What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. We primarily do gaming here on this channel, but I want to mix it up today because I have another passion called music. Okay, I make music myself, kinda, and I've spent a large portion of my life hanging around a band. My dad was in a band. I toured with them a little bit. I got to hanging out at the jam sessions, their practices, and I was always at their concerts. So I kind of have a different perspective on music, primarily rock, heavier shit. Anyways, that's neither here nor there, but what I want to do is react to this video today, Landmarks. Landmarks is a great heavy band. It's been around for a while, and I've been a fan. I think they actually have my #1 breakdown of all time, which is Lost in a Wave. It's just heavy, the guttural's perfect. It just makes me want to fucking break shit, and that's how I feel about that video, that song. So I'm a big fan of Landmarks, and I'm excited to see what Blood Red is going to be like. I haven't listened to this at all, so this is going to be my first reaction, and I hope I'm not going to interrupt too many times. I'm going to try not to. And anyways, let's get into this. I don't want to take up too much of your time. We're here to listen to the music, and I'll give you my thoughts afterwards. Let's do this.
I've been underwater, it has always made me wonder why it felt like all my skin was on fire. Thinking about what's better, should I swim or let it burn me while I'm sinking deep into my own lives?
C'est ce que ça fait, d'avoir les iris brûlés à force de verser des mers de pleurs. J'ai dû mentir pour apaiser la peine, j'ai dû m'enfuir pour apaiser les peurs. C'est ce que ça fait, de voir le malin s'emparer de tous les recoins de son cœur. J'ai dû me dire que ça en valait la peine, j'ai dû faire une erreur.
And I lied to you. I lingered in the darkness, summoning some ancient gods to bring me back to life.
Sauf admirer la lumière du soir. J'aime autant la nuit que je la hais, mais la nuit m'inspire des airs ce soir. J'ai jamais pris soin des choses que j'aimais. Souvent j'ai changé, j'ai recommencé. Vraie histoire, c'est du réel, c'est pas romancé. Ils sont déjà en train de crier, j'ai pas commencé. Et j'ai pensé des plaies, j'ai tenté des choses. J'ai samplé la douleur, j'ai crié des proses. J'ai cherché le sens, j'ai défié le temps. J'ai teinté la couleur de larmes et de sang. I wasn't trying to find a way to breathe, and now I never forget that the pain is just the way I feel. I'm looking for a better place, looking for a better chance to see the stuff I'm
And I lied to you, and all my tears are blood red. Everything's so quiet tonight.
C'est ce que ça fait, d'avoir les iris brûlés, déverser des mers de pleurs. J'ai dû mentir pour apaiser la peine, j'ai dû m'enfuir pour apaiser les peurs. C'est ce que ça fait, de voir le malin s'emparer de tous les recoins de ton cœur. J'ai dû me dire que ça en valait la peine, j'ai dû faire une erreur.
Again, 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 again,
we're gonna break this down now. Okay, so I'm a very lyrics forward kind of guy. This song catches my interest in quite a few different ways. By the way, I just want to come out and say it. I really like the song. The song is great. They really do well at. They're kind of on both ends of the spectrum, because you know how you got like really in your face, aggressive, passionate, anger feeling. Like they're really good at conveying angry music, like the really harsh, in your face, I want to fucking break shit kind of vibe. They're really good at that. But they're also, in many of their songs, are very good at creating like a nice vibe or a build up, slower portion of the songs. This kind of mends both together, and they do a wonderful job at this. I mean, hands down, this is Landmarks just does their thing, and I love it. I love every bit of it. So, secondly, I want to say that the artwork in this video is really fucking cool. I tried to look it up and see if there was any sort of inspiration from a specific game, and as far as I'm aware, there's no correlation to any game, but this kind of reminds me of like a Path of Exile kind of deal, mainly because that's what I've been playing a lot recently. But the artwork's great. I love that they kind of used like a game feeling. Like, this is really cool. This whole video is great. Thirdly, oops, I can't count. The chorus where he says, "I lied to you, all my tears are blood red." That's super deep, because I kind of wrote a little script on how I received the message. So what I found was that it's like, I lied to you. That means he's battling himself to kind of like bridge a gap, then to later self-destruct and burn those bridges that he built in the first place. He's trying to battle himself with his guilt and confession, because he's saying, "I lied to you." He's guilty. He's confessing that he's guilty. And then "all my tears are blood red" suggests that the emotional toll is not just painful, but deeply destructive. And it's just burning each and every one of those bridges he puts up to deceive someone that, yes, I'm going to move in the right path. And then in the end, it's all for the wrong motives, the wrong reasons. Those bridges were built in the first place. And so eventually they fall back down. He burns them again himself. So this is a really cool message. They do this a lot, where it's like your biggest enemy is you sometimes. And they do a really good job of creating this insight in a song. So anyways, if I'm going to give this song a rating, I'll probably give it I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Which is high, by the way. 7 out of 10, you might be like, "Oh, that's not that good." But 7 out of 10 is really, really, really solid. It was heavy. A lot of the parts were heavy. But it was also soft, and kind of has a slow build up. And see, how do I explain that? It's like the cool thing about metalcore, or whatever you want to categorize this genre as, is my favorite songs, or the best way that I can receive a conveyed message, is you make the song uncomfortable to listen to, and then it's like friction. There's so much friction to a buildup of a chorus, and then the chorus really punches you in the face, and then you get up and you're like, "Wow, I feel better now." And that's a horrible analogy, but there's a good metalcore song has friction. It builds up. It makes you uncomfortable. And then when it clears up, when there's no more friction, you feel that much better. Like it's tense. The whole time when you're listening to it, it should be tense. You should feel tension. You should feel tension when you're listening to the song. And then once they kind of get to the main point, or the chorus, or whatever the big main messages of a song, you're relieved. That feeling of relief, because all of that tension was building up, and you're like, fuck. release. So that's not like the greatest way to explain, but that's how I'm gonna do it. And I apologize for my lack of artistic English, if you will. It's not very good. I kind of battle with my own thoughts while I'm speaking, so I want to say this, I want to say that. Sometimes I only say this and I don't say that, and then it just kind of leaves a mixed message. But overall, what I want to say is this is a fucking great song. I loved it. 7 out of 10 is really high, and I want to make this clear. I'm gonna be honest if I don't like a song. A lot of these channels who like react to music, you kind of notice that they always like the song, and that's kind of kissing ass. And you know, I'm not dissing anybody. You don't want to spread negativity. I get that, but I want to keep this an honest reaction. If I listen to a song in the future and I don't like it, I will say so. And the other part of that is music is like an opinion based thing. So I might not like a song and you might really like it, and that's okay. That's the beautiful thing about music, is everyone receives it differently. Everyone interprets a message in a song differently, or maybe they value different things about music. Maybe they just want a vibe. Maybe they just want, I mean, that's neither here nor there. I'm not going to explain to you what music does to each and every one of us individually, but my point is I will be honest with these reactions. 7 out of 10's really solid. Like, that's making my liked playlist, and I will listen to this more frequently. Yeah, 7 out of 10. Great job, Landmarks. I can't wait to listen to the rest of the album. And yeah, thanks for watching. If you have any other song suggestions you want me to react to, as long as I have listened to it, I will do so. Thank you very much, and I'll talk to you guys later.